We obviously didn't get off to a very good start. Give them a ton of credit. What they run forces you to have five defenders out on the floor, and we were just a little lethargic early, and they did a good job taking advantage of that. Now we got to halftime, and they were only shooting 28% from the field, and we were up 16 points. But I was a little frustrated with the fact they had 7 offensive rebounds, and that was really what we harped on. And in the second half, we only gave up 1. So it was a good run for us. I think the 2 guys that are here really sparked us. We had a hard time early. Tyler was really good, but the start was not good. And these guys off the bench really came in and turned the tide of the game. So, which is, I think, a strength of our team. We've got good depth.
Questions for Coach?
Coach, so the game obviously ended a lot better than it started. You guys only had 2 points through the first 7 minutes, and then didn't hit the first jump shot until about 9 minutes in. What's your diagnosis of that stretch?
Well, it's missed shots. Look, we didn't throw it inside enough. We needed to throw it inside more, because as we got going, ball was going inside out, and we were getting a little bit cleaner looks. That said, we finished the game 12 for 28 from 3, and to your point, we didn't make a shot forever to start. So the last 30 minutes, I'm really encouraged. The first 10 minutes was bad offense, and I think a little of that was they did a really good job, and a decent amount of that was us clearly not clicking and being ready to go when the game started.
Yeah, and the three-point shooting was obviously really good. How does it feel to get that under control after the line from Tuesday?
Yeah, look, we've got good shooters, and anytime when you're in our level, the other teams are always able to force you to miss by crowding you. I thought St. John's did a good job of getting to us. They blocked 2 of our threes. You don't see that a lot at this level. Very rarely do three-pointers get blocked. And today we got better looks, but we jumped up and made them, and hopefully that'll be a good theme for us moving forward. We've got good shooting. We've got a lot of good shooting, so I think that'll be a strength of us when we get from now to the end of the year.
And how much stock do you put into this win, being that it was against a Division III team?
Well, you got every team in the country. Duke played a non-Division I a few years ago, so this is you got to get home games, and you got to get in front of your fans, and the reality of scheduling can be very tricky to get home and homes. And we try desperately to get those, and we end up playing some high majors, but they won't play us here, so we end up on the road for those games generally. And getting home games is very difficult. And so, every year we've played one for the most part, but if you look around, UNC Wilmington's picked second in our league. They play 3 of them. So it's part of the game. Look, college basketball, everybody's doing it because you want to play at home and get in front of your fans and get the nerves out. And I don't know that we were nervous early because we've got veteran guys, but I think there was a lot of new guys wanting to look good, and then the nervous of, oh God, I just missed a wide open one, and then you start panicking a little bit. So I thought that impacted the start of the game.
Thank you, Coach. And Jared, you had a new career high tonight. You've only played 3 games in your career, but still, how do you feel about your performance tonight?
It feels good, especially this is my first game playing in Long Island, so it felt really good, especially to get a win. Yeah, it felt good.
And I don't think you guys were on the floor together, but your brother got some minutes tonight. What was that like, being able to see?
Yeah, it's really cool. I haven't played with him in 2 years, and it feels good just to watch him and play on the same team in the same gym.
Thank you. And Toby, you also had a career high tonight with 16 points. How do you feel about your performance?
It's good. I feel like we played great as a team, toward the end. And it was fun, though.
And so last year you started a lot of games. This year you've been slid to the bench, but 2 games in, you've had two good games in a row. How do you feel about your role on this team?
Just do whatever they tell me to do. Just keep working every single day, and then just learning from the older guys.
Good. Perfect.